So as I approach this guy, I'm doing my basic initial approach. Again, we've got videos on my initial approach. I'm going to break the ice, kind of talk to him for a minute, and then get into my different points of an effective initial approach. And once I get to that point, again, what I'm trying to do is qualify him, have him, ask me how much the discount is, that kind of thing. So we'll listen here for a second, just the tail end here of my initial approach, and then we'll get into dialoguing what to do when they ask how much.
2 years.
Almost 2 years? Okay,
Yeah.
that looks like.
Yeah.
So, love it. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I've got a couple spots tomorrow that I can do. I'm going to do them for about 60% off just because we're already here.
Okay.
And so the first couple people that want to fill up my guys' route tomorrow, I'm just going to put them on for that big discount.
Okay.
But you guys noticing anything in the yard yet, or just kind of up in the eaves, spider ask around?
How much is it?
It's only $1 million, so it's pretty affordable. We figure we save you a little bit.
The second he asked me how much is it, again, what I like to do is I like to use humor basically to address this question. It just, to me, it's just a good way to diffuse the customer a little bit. Certainly this is more of a serious question, and so if I can diffuse that with some kind of a humor, it tends to get rid of any tension in the room. So, sometimes I'll throw that out there as far as, it's only $1 million and I'm saving you $500,000 today or whatever. But it's just, it gives me a way, again, to make sure the situation isn't all business, that I'm having a good time. I'm friendly. I'm there for something that's good for him.
But actually, it depends on the home. Are these about 2,800 square feet, or where are you at?
2,600, yeah.
26? Okay,
Yep.
I was going to say most of them are about the same.
A few important things to recognize here is when they do ask how much, and again, I kind of diffuse it with some humor, I want to get back control of the conversation. That's certainly an important part of the process or the game of selling accounts door to door. And so what I always do is I'll ask them a question that will stipulate what my pricing is. So in this case, it's how many square feet is your home. So that, again, that gets the control of the conversation back in my world rather than giving them the control. Then when I get that, what I'm doing, as you can see there, which was nice for me to be able to do, is I'd talk to some neighbors there, so I knew about how many square feet the homes were. So rather than just asking a generic, well, it depends on how many square feet your home is, what are you guys sitting at? I could go into, so you guys are sitting about this and this much. That's pretty standard here in the neighborhood. So that actually gave me a little bit more credibility to be able to do that. And so if you're in kind of some of those cookie cutter type neighborhoods where all the homes, there's not really many custom homes, they're all kind of built by the same builder. I think that's something that can help you as you progress, thinking through how you can make a stronger pitch or a better impact on that person. It gives you more credibility, right? You know the names of the neighbors, you've name dropped, you obviously have an idea of how big the homes are square footage wise. So it's a little thing, but it also makes a big deal as people hear it.
The reason I ask is what we do because I know you have pets and I'm guessing kids, unless these are yours.
Yep.
So my last part here, before I get into the value build, I use a transitional phrase that I think is really important. And he's asked me how much, I ask how many square feet, and then I get into, the reason I ask that is because. And that's a really important transitional phrase, because what I can do then is I can start the value build. And what I'm going to do, most importantly with the value build, and we'll break down those in future videos, but most important with the value build is that it's customized. You heard me already do it even pre-value build when I talk about, you got dog, you've got kids, and I knew that because he had kids' bikes in the driveway there. So again, that already gave me a clue as to how I was going to value build and start to explain the benefits of the service for him based on his personal situation there. So again, just an important part of when somebody asks the price, just to go into these steps that we've outlined, and that really helps you get a good transition into the value build, so you can build enough value before you actually drop the price on them.
What we do is on the outside, we actually do